Oh,
That
that's
makes sense.
good. That's good.
I may have stretched that a bit too far, but that's
Well, then let me put some reinforcement under it. That's a beautiful description of baptism, actually, of what baptism is really talking about, of that death and resurrection. When you're talking about this, your own ego creating this dragon, and then you fractal that out to Christ and Antichrist. Oh my God, what beautiful imagery! When you're talking about submitting, you're talking about, in a sense, allowing the dragon to devour you, in a sense, is what you're saying, if I'm understanding correctly, in order for the full transformation, if you will. There's a dying, there's a giving yourself over the same way Christ gave himself over to that beast, like there, and then that's actually what slays it. That's a mystery.
Yeah, once you get to that point, you can't explain that last transformation, because that is the ineffable thing. That is the resurrection. That is what God does, that you can have no part in.
And actually taking psychedelics is the same thing. People say, oh, well, if it's a magic pill, why not just put it in the water and fix everything? And it's actually like, no, you have to, in order for it to give the therapeutic experience, there has to be this voluntary aspect to it. And then oftentimes you see that exact dragon Caleb's talking about, and if you can't surrender to it, you have a bad time. And that's why they say like setting and your attitude is very important, because I think that short experience is the same thing as the experience we have, which in general, which is this learning to give in to those waves that are crashing over us, knowing that you can't, and then coming transformed out. It's kind of that kind of like a fractal image. I think we thought we were king, we thought we were right, we thought we had the truth, and we were incapable of also being the fool, and therefore, like, what's the best way to say it? I mean, it's just an incomplete deck. We saw the card we liked, and we just went with that one. It's interesting how that Joker is also put into that deck of cards. That wild card is what keeps it kind of spicy, and going back to kind of like the king having to be submit to the fool, you seem to see that pattern there too, where that Joker exists in order to, like, the fool being able to get from the fool to the wise man. I wonder if that in itself is that baptism. You start off as the fool, you do that hero's journey leap of faith, where you're willing to be wrong, and then the loaves get multiplied, to mix metaphors.